this is Dan. When he was in Somalia, you can see there's a lot of hard stuff in his eyes, a lot of pain.
Yeah, you can. That's good.
Shortly after that picture was taken, there was a terrible bombing by UN forces of a house where people thought the terrible warlord was hiding, but the warlord wasn't there. Nearly 200 people were either killed or wounded. 56 people were killed. The survivors ran to the journalist hotel and said, please, would you come and photograph what happened? They went to the compound, a little group of 5. And when they got there, the people were so enraged by what had happened that they beat and stoned and shot the journalist to death. It was just, they were so enraged. I was totally crushed, totally destroyed. There was no real purpose for my life. I would doodle these broken, grieving, just so sad. And slowly, my prone woman started to stand up, and then she started to walk, and then she was kind of marching, and then she was holding hands, and eventually she learned to dance again. And with that, I knew that I had to keep going, that I couldn't stop. I had a daughter. And I found the head of Reuters, a lovely guy named Mark Wood, and I said, Mark, we have to transform this horrible tragedy into something positive, something that will give meaning to the lives of all these young men who have died. And out of that utter horror and utter despair, I had a purpose. And that purpose was to fuel me through the darkest days, because I knew I was living for something beyond myself. Had Dan not been killed, we never would have discovered 20 journals that he had packed with inspiration and stories and artifacts and a philosophy which he called safari as a way of life. He was about healing. He was about helping people achieve their potential. And so this inspiration, this philosophy is fueling a lot of folks now around the world, and it fueled this organization. It's the Dan Eldon Centre for Creative Activism on the borders of Malibu and Santa Monica. It's a vibrant place. We work with creative activists who use media and the arts to create awareness of crucial issues and ignite positive change. So our projects are everything from filmmakers to writers to artists to journalists to homemakers to students, teachers, anybody with an idea that needs to be communicated. That's who we specialize with.